I quit social media over 400 days ago. The last video I posted was about 16 months ago. And along with that last video I posted, I decided I wasn't gonna go on social media anymore. So it's been over a year that I've been off social media, and here we are. To be honest, I didn't think I'd be making this video for a couple more years, to be honest. A couple weeks ago, I was struggling with the fact of I did want to come back, but I felt God was telling me it was not time yet. Yet, fast forward a couple more weeks, here we are. So am I back, or is this farewell forever? First, I'm going to share 4 things that happened when I quit social media. If you're new here, my name is Janae, and I haven't posted a video in over a year, so let's just get on with this content and then stay tuned till the end to find out if you'll be seeing more of my face or not so much. The first thing that I was able to accomplish with quitting social media, I was able to be more present with my children. Instead of thinking, oh, this is a great moment, let me catch it on camera to later post it on Instagram or make a reel out of it or make a cool YouTube video, I feel like as intentional as I wanted to be, I just wasn't, because that was always in the back of my head. I used to do day in the lives with my children. Subconsciously, that just becomes a thought in the back of your mind when they're doing something or you're doing something with them. You think, oh, this would be great content, let me record it. So it took a couple months, to be honest, but finally, when those thoughts went out of my head, like, Janae, you're not posting on social media anymore, I was really able to just cherish the moments and embrace the time that I was spending with my children. And it is so beautiful. The second thing that happened when I quit social media is I was able to just relax my brain. I am a chronic overthinker, and so just being able to just hush my brain a little bit more was like so life-changing. So I was definitely able to relax a little bit more, have less stress in my body. So that was definitely a great perk. The third thing that happened when I quit social media was I was able to do things that I had been wanting to do for years, but just never found the time or the motivation to. I have made a lot of things and done a lot of things in this past year. Honestly, not even a year, because it took me a couple of months of not filming and not editing and not posting to really get into the groove of things. So I'd honestly say the past 6 months, if not even less, that most of the benefits came from leaving social media, because I had been on social media since I was a young teenager up until last year, where I was 25 years old. And so that's over a decade that I was consistently posting weekly on social media. So my brain and body literally had to adjust to not doing that. So anyways, I was able to make sourdough bread. I literally love it, guys. I was able to make fermented vegetables. I make my own milk. I've made my own herbal medicines now. I've just made so many homemade things that I've been wanting to for years that I just haven't. And again, it's wonderful. And the last and arguably the most important thing that's happened to me since quitting social media over a year ago, I'm finally at a place where I feel like I got the hang of being a homemaker. No, my house isn't clean and spotless all the time, but that's not the point of being a homemaker. There's so many different aspects of being a homemaker, a stay-at-home mom, a stay-at-home wife, a business owner, keeper of the home. There's so many aspects of a homemaker where I feel like for years since I've been a homemaker, which has been over 4 years now, that I just have been wanting to do and accomplish, and I just couldn't figure it out. Everything in my being was trying to do these things, and I just couldn't do it until recently. Y'all, I am cooking from scratch every single meal for me and my husband. That's something that I've been wanting to do for years, making dinner consistently for my husband and me and my girls, because we eat 2 completely different diets. So as you can see, that's 2 different. Anyways, long story short, I'm consistently doing that every single night, and it's not overwhelming, it's not stressful, it feels so good. I'm doing all the things with a good heart posture. I literally used to be one of the many parents who looked so forward to bedtime, because then you could get a little break, right? But honestly, these days, sometimes I'm finding myself keeping them awake a little longer, letting them watch a little part of a movie just so I can sit on the couch and snuggle with them. So many things have changed because of my mindset, I feel like. And a big part of that is being able to spend more time with the Lord. I think I convinced myself for so long that my heart posture was good and it was in a good place, but it wasn't until recently where I really understood how unhealthy it was. It was like I kept telling myself, like, because I knew it was the right thing to do, like, no, like, you should be happy about doing this. You should be glad you're staying home. You should be glad you're cooking these meals and cleaning up these messes. But really deep down, I didn't truly feel like happy about it. Like, not in all the ways. Like, I'm always happy to be a mother, but like my heart posture just wasn't where it is now. And it wasn't until recently that I realized that my heart posture was unhealthy back then. So I'm at a place now where I truly love homemaking and I just love every aspect of it. And my heart is in such a different place than it was 6 months ago or a year ago. And I feel like none of this change could have come about with me still being in social media. Like, y'all know, if you saw my last video of where I said goodbye, like, that was hard for me. And God had been telling me to take a step back from YouTube for years. And just because I love it so much, I was delaying it. I was like, no, he's not telling me to do that, you know? But he was, and I was being disobedient. I was validating. I was thinking it was my own thoughts, right? I'm like, no, that's not God. That's not God. He wants me to do this. He wants me to help other mothers, right? And all that to say, I am glad I took the much needed step back from YouTube that the Lord was calling me to do. And a year later, here we are. Am I coming back or is this farewell? So I recently started a new YouTube channel. It's called A Homemaker's Notebook. I will link it down below. Please go check it out and give me a follow if homemaking and a healthy Christian marriage and life is your cup of tea. And so now what would this channel? And so now what would this channel? Y'all, I get tongue twisted. You probably know this if you've been following me for a while. So I'm just gonna read my script so I stop stumbling over my words. So I will be posting on here again, but to help me maintain everything that I've gained when I quit social media and not backtrack, like getting overwhelmed and such, I'm not gonna put so much stress on this channel, like saying, oh, I'm gonna be posting X amount of times per week. Like, I'm just not gonna be doing that. That being said, I would love if y'all told me exactly what you want to see from me. That way I'm not like, you know, like, getting overwhelmed, like, what do they want to see? Like, it's been over a year. I don't even know what they want to see from me anymore. So please leave in the comments down below what video you want to see from me next, because that's the one I'll probably do. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm happy to be back. I've said enough. I could probably talk y'all's ear off for another 30 minutes because it's just been so long. I haven't sat and talked to a camera in over a year, but I hope this video wasn't too long. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I love y'all, and I hope to see you. I said y'all a lot, didn't I? Anyways, my husband gets on me. He's like, you're not from South, saying y'all. I'm like, actually I am. I was born down South, so my roots is in the South. So I say y'all just like it's second nature, even though I live in Jersey. Anyway, I love y'all, and I said it again. You know what? I'm not gonna try to change my lingo. I love y'all. I'll see you soon, and God loves you. Have a great day. Oh, my leg is falling asleep. My foot, I was sitting on my foot. Ow. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Good gracious, Charlie Brown. Woo, the things you do for a thumbnail. I can't move my feet. I can't move my feet. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness.